Welcome, friends. This is the first official episode of my Learning Bytes on LearnStream TV. My name's Marco, and I'm super excited to be here with you all, sharing what I like to call just a story of what I've been through over the last 18 years as a learning practitioner. I've been called different things. I've been called a trainer, training specialist, an instructional designer, learning experience designer. I mean, the names go on and on and on. But in our industry, if you are creating learning experiences, whether that's a job aid, you're putting together some e-learn, or perhaps you're doing a instructor-led type of engagement, you are a creator. And that's what I like to call myself, as a learning creator. And what I want to do, I'm not going to sit here and try to pitch you on some type of subscription model or workshop where you pay me to. Yeah, there's great people that do that out there, and they do a phenomenal job. So I don't want to take away from them. Instead, this is more of a anecdotal sharing of information and knowledge with all of you, so that as you jump into this industry, as you hope to become a learning experience designer, instructional designer, or maybe even a training specialist, you can get insights from someone that's been doing this for many years. And hopefully it motivates you to want to do this job. But it also helps you make better decisions than I did. And that's my only hope to get out of this, is to be able to just kind of pass on knowledge, because I would love to see this industry flourish. I want to be able to be an inspiration for others to want to better themselves and actually get a job that they enjoy, doing something that is meaningful and that helps other people. And that's essentially what this entire series is all about. And every week, maybe even more often, I'm not sure yet, you will get little learning nuggets from me, anywhere between 5 to 7 minutes, that will give you insights into what it is that you need and the things that you need to realize before you jump into this career. So, you want to be an instructional designer. I can tell you that I can go back to the year 2007, when I started to really do this for what I like to call the big person, or the big boy company for me specifically. And when I started working for that company, that was like my true training job. I felt like I made it. And my job was to simply go out and evangelize a product for this company. And I would go literally door to door to different people, and I would pitch them using the script that I was given. And I learned a lot through that experience. I was able to get my sea legs, essentially, promoting and training people about these products in a retail sales environment. And what I came to learn, and it took me a couple of years to come to this realization, is that the content that I was getting was okay, but it wasn't really resonating as well with the audiences that I was approaching. So I said, I think I want to get my hands involved and actually be part of this whole learning design thing. So it took a couple of years, and then I kind of raised my hand and I said, I would love to kind of modify some of these slides. And man, it was a lot more than I bargained for. I thought it was just making them prettier, or changing a couple words around. But come to find, it's a real trade that takes time and a labor of love to really get going and do a more effective job. So that's how I realized that it was true experience, is that I realized, you know what, I want to learn how to design my own content. And I think not that I can do a better job, but I think I can make an impact on my audiences by doing so. So I started with just working on PowerPoint slides, and really what it came down to, and something that we'll talk about in a later episode, is that you have to overcome that fear of failure and just kind of like let people check out what you have and give you feedback, and you trial by error, right? So you just try it out, see how it works, get the feedback, and then make modifications from there. So that's how I started. And I didn't know what it was called then. I call it iteration now, which is you start to learn and putting things out there, even if they're a little bit, ugly or not truly fully polished, and that's okay. And really what will make you successful in this trade is learning how to take as much feedback, whether it's good, bad, constructive, what have you, and really learn how to build upon that. Now, that doesn't mean that you take everybody's feedback and you literally try to make it happen in one product. That's not what it is. It's taking all the feedback and start to look for trends, right? Once you start to notice that people want a lot of the same things, or that they resonate with certain elements that work more than others, and that's where you can start to slowly make tweaks to your content as you go along. And over a period of another 5.5 years in that same role, I woke up one day and I said, oh gosh, I'm an instructional designer. Thankfully, I had an employer and a brand that supported me through that process. One of the things that you really have to find is that you don't need to know everything to jump in and be an instructional designer. You just kind of have to find that one thing that you're passionate about, but that you also happen to be really, really, really good at. And then let people see that and let them take a chance on you and let them see that passion. I remember as a leader, I took a chance on people purely on passion, not necessarily because of their experience. And let me tell you, every single time they impressed not only me, but the industry. And, they made a name for themselves. All I did was just give them that chance, and they took it and they made something out of it. And the truth of it is that if there's that one thing you're passionate about, or that skill that you have that you're really good at, you need to harness it and let other people see it, whether it's video production, script writing, or just being on camera. You can put that out there and let people see it, let them take a chance on you. And then all the other components of instructional design, you will learn over time. So I will leave you with that. In the next episode, we're going to focus more around getting rid of that fear of failure and overcoming that barrier, because the biggest barrier holding you back is yourself. Thanks so much for spending about 7 minutes with me. I hope you find these helpful. I'll be releasing these nuggets, like I said, at least once a week, maybe more often, but hopefully they will help you find that career or that job that you've really been craving. Until next time, friends, thank you.